Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus Airships Conquer the Skies once again. This is the game about building and destroying and fighting airships, not in that particular order. You understand, you could do it any which way you want. You'll also be doing it with ground vehicles and stationary defenses, and in the next major update, monsters as well, so that's pretty cool. Either way, this is version 7.2.1, and although it doesn't add a lot of new features, the ones that it does add, like ship multi-selection and editor overlays, are pretty cool. So I thought I would do a little bit of a mini-series because I've got a little bit of a gap in my schedule. So I thought maybe a couple of episodes on this and we can build a couple of designs that people had posted in the comments from previous videos and I can sort of get them done and such. So it's still a construction series as always. So let's just jump in and I'll show you a little bit of it. So we need to go for a hard difficulty because, well, why not? We have the option to, and we're going to do a small map, so it's going to be a very, very small thing, and it's Genericans is our main sort of faction name or whatever, and we need to edit our coat of arms. So there've actually been a lot of changes put in here, so we can actually have like split up areas, or we can have, say, where is it, like 2 or 3 coat of arms there. We've got another one where you can actually have 2, so you can say a tower and a line or something. Sadly, you don't get both bonuses, because normally when you pick one of these like sort of symbols for your coat of arms, you get a little bonus. But yes, if you only have the one, like say for example, I'm going to pick, I like that one. No, that one there maybe? That one's pretty cool. If we have that one there and then pick an anvil, we get like a steel armor absorbs 50% more damage. That's pretty cool. Eye is spy actions 50% cheaper. That's pretty cool as well. So you can do a lot of spying. I think we're just going to go for the scales. We generally go for that one. In fact, I'm just going to do that because that's similar to the color of the channel. In fact, that is more like it, isn't it? We'll just go for the old black and white there. That's a bit of a silver one. That one there. There we go. 25% income from cities. That's the best one because it's the most generic, the most universal, because we just get more money and we can build whatever we want. There's also one, where is it? The dragon there. A dragon. It says a dragon. No bonus implemented yet, which is a shame. No bonus for these as well. So yeah, it would be good if like you could just assign a bonus to whatever coat of arms. You just pick your coat of arms and then a bonus. But you know, but anyway, let's just go for small map. As I said, hard difficulty. Don't think have I ever done it on hard difficulty? I can't even remember. Either way, it's going to place 5 cities. So as I said, very small map. Only a mini-series on this one. A couple of episodes at most. Now, I've already got a plan that I've taken from the last episode comments from what people wanted me to make. So let's get on with that one. So here we go. A little napkin-sized map here. We're just going to pause it for a second while we have a quick look around. So I'm on the far left-hand side, which is pretty cool. Then on the top, we've got, what was that, Woundford, which is, yeah, interesting. It's got like one sort of line going towards it. That's where we can get one of these track vehicles we got. We actually got the well, whatever that thing is there. It looks like it's got 2 guns and a little crow's nest on top. That's pretty cool. I'll have a look at that in a second. We've got Ultho right in the centre here, which is pretty much in between 3 people, so he's not going to fare too well, I don't think. We got Black Spire on the right-hand side, and then we got Coloran on the bottom as well. So what we'll do, we'll build a ship, and then we'll go and take something over. This is obviously the starting one we've got, so we can have a quick look at the refit. It has got 2 guns. They're actually pointing that way, and a flat gun, which is pretty cool, quite small. We can actually, you know, have a quick check at what's its armor. Armor is, by the look of it, it's steel. It's got steel armor, which is pretty cool. You can also put on the overlays now. Let's have a quick look at the overlays. So there is the hit points. So you can see like it's got a lot of hit points in this area here. We can say water, and that shows you that there's no water on this thing at all. So it means we're going to get just completely ruined if we get set on fire. Repair tools, again, non-ammunition. Obviously, there's a lot at the front there because that's generally where ammunition, well, this is not where ammunition is stored, but that's where ammunition can go. So that's obviously showing that there's 2 ammunition in that area there, and then it obviously will be taken from that bit there, the small ammo store. And then coal, which will be on the bottom, and then on the tracks, because obviously you need coal in there as well. So quite good. I really do like them overlays. Quite useful, especially when you can say, well, where's my water supply? Or you can see if it's right over this corner on a big ship, you can go, maybe that's a bad design. Anyway, let's leave that. What I want to do is actually go to, I think we don't need to create one. Oh yeah, we do need to create a land ship. So we're going to create an land ship. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a boarding vehicle. Now, I've made a couple of these before, but the 7.1 update brings in like better crew movement on land. So I think it's going to be best if I do something like that. So we take that as an advantage. So let's go for a bit of a propulsion source first. We got large tracks, which are fairly chunky. I don't think we're going to go do tracks. I think we want probably large legs so we can get up and over things. There we go. So we'll go for large legs, and then what we need to do is have some sort of I guess coal system. So do we actually need a very large? Yeah, we'll do a very large boarding vessel. We're gonna have double coal like that. Do we need double coal? We don't need double coal, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it like that. I'm going to split it up a bit, because then I can put, if I want to, right in the center, a fire point, which will obviously give me a bit of a bonus, because if things get set on fire around here, then the coal goes up like a rocket, actually like coal. So that's cool. Ammo store, not yet. Machine shop, which is repairing. No, I think I do want a repair bay, but I've put it at the back there. Does the coal store have a place at the top? Yes, it does. You can see these little lines here. That shows you, that little line there, that shows you where the entrances and exits are, so that's cool. So we can have that there. We'll have a repair bay at the back. And I really want to get, if I go to troops, we want a barracks. So we do want barracks there, 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 and there. So we want a lot of barracks on this thing. The whole point is that we have loads of barracks and we can assault something. So there we go. That's pretty cool. So how many have we got so far? We've got Air Marines, 32 Air Marines. That's excellent. We also want a bit of, I think, let's have a quick look. Command and crew. We need quarters. So I think we'll put quarters at the back. Actually, no, we'll put quarters along the top there, and let's have a quick look. So, recommended crew 9, and we've got air sailors 24, so we can actually reduce that a little bit, but considering we're going to have to add some more stuff, I think that will do us for now, 2 of them. So what else are we missing out on? Supply hatches and can't give commands to the ship, so that's interesting. What we're going to do then is we're going to put some... What are we missing out on the back? We haven't got a sick bay, so we'll put a sick bay at the back there. That's right above the... repair bay. That's pretty cool. And then we need some sort of weapon on the front. So let's have a quick look at weapons. I'm going to make... I think... we could put a flak gun on it, but I don't think that's really necessary. We do want a turret of some kind. We could put a dorsal turret on there. Just clamp it on the top if we really wanted to. We have not yet got an ammo store. So if I put it there... and then have... actually, no, because we're going to be right up close to something, so that's probably not going to work out. Maybe grenades. What if we just have a line of grenades at the front like this? Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a line of grenades, like, where is it? Let's do the ram first. Well, the plan is to have a ram at the front, and we want, say, it 4 out, 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, 2 ram there, okay. And then we want a corridor. Do you want a corridor? What's the best way of going around stuff? Crew to move through rapidly for a corridor, or we can have a strut, which is weight 2, HP 50. Corridor is less. Deck is high speed movement, but our HP is lower. Actually, no, corridor is better. No. Oh, no, corridor's got no protection. Okay, so... I think... we actually want struts on there. Something like that. Yeah, and then we want a corridor. Like that, which goes all the way up to the top. I do want that. Yes, we do. And then we want a corridor that goes along to about there. And actually, do we need that? Yes, we do want it to about there. And then we want our grenades. Grenades go there and there. Actually, we could probably get rid of them 2 bits if we really wanted to. And get ourselves some ammo. Like that, you see. Okay. Then we want a large supply hatch there, because that allows our guys to exit. Because obviously we need to exit. So the idea is we ram into it, and then we start dropping grenades. In fact, I'm going to put some more in, because why not? I'm going to remove them 3 things there as well, and put in a fire door, because obviously you don't want fire spreading too far. Let's go for structural, and then fire door, and then bam, bam, bam. In fact, we'll put fire doors across the whole thing. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There's the fire doors. We've got a bit of a gap at the top here. We can't give commands to ships, so we best off getting... I think it's going to be best for having a bridge, because... a full bridge, because that will... do I want a bridge? Yes, I do want a bridge. A bridge is better, because that will allow us to... issue commands faster. A berth or something like smaller will not allow us to issue it faster. So recommended crew 17, we've got 24 air sailors. Air marines, we've got 32. So that's more than enough, really. We could have a crow's nest on the top there. We might as well have a crow's nest. And then we've got a bit of a gap up the top here. So what can we do with that one? Well, we could have 2 flat cannons in there, and that wouldn't really... give us a massive... that wouldn't be a massive problem, really, if we did that. What I'm going to do first is go to structural, and then... actually, it won't be in structural, it'll be in basic, and we'll go to supply hatches, put a couple more supply hatches there, just so we can get out this thing very, very, very fast, which is something, obviously, we want to do. And then, that is technically a legitimate vehicle, but I don't know whether it's good or not. I'm always unsure. We could have a dorsal turret, but it would have to be further up the top like that, so I don't think that would work out. Bomb bay, obviously we can't have that. You could actually put a bomb bay like under here, which is an interesting concept. Someone did ask me to make like a big like L shape like that, and then you put bombs up here and you just walk over someone, but to be honest with you, you're sort of defeating the point of a ground vehicle, so it doesn't really work out. I think what we'll do, we'll put a guard post either side. Do you want to do that? No, I think we'll leave that. We don't really need one. We could have another barracks on the top. Nah. We just need something straight over the top there. And I think, honestly, I think the best thing to do is have, believe it or not, some small ammo stores. Because you always run out of ammo. It's age-old thing. If you always run out of ammo, if you run out of ammo, guess what? Your ship doesn't work anymore. Shame. Right, so we'll go to armor, and we're going to go for steel armor over this thing. It's currently got a, where is it? Max carry weight of quite high, actually. We should be able to steel armor this thing, the entire thing, by the look of it. Oh, we might just be off. Nah, we're fine. So we've managed to steel armor the entire thing, so that's quite a heavy piece of kit. It's also a very expensive piece of kit, because it's 2007 cost. Let's go for a coat of arms. We're going to stick that right in the center there. Nice. That'll do us alright. And then we'll have a large mouth at the front, and like that. That looks really weird. Let's not have that. There maybe? No, because you see it goes behind the... I like that, because it looks like it's got a cheeky eye there. It looks shifty, that thing, doesn't it? Oh, good grief. Right, okay, that should do us quite well. I think that'll be about right. We could have a steel nameplate if we really wanted to. Let's put one there. Yeah, why not? It's currently called the Regoose, but we're not going to have that. In fact, we'll have a large nameplate because we're inevitably going to overname this thing. And it's going to be massive, so we'll put that there. That'll be fine. And I think that'll be about it. Let's just go to overlay and we'll have a quick look at our overlay. So hit points, you can see it's got quite a lot of hit points on the center here, as it would. Obviously the most hit points in this is going to be the front bit with a ram. Water, we should have quite a good, yeah, that's a very, very good spread. This front bit is completely sacrificial. I don't care, that'll probably fall off, but that's okay. Repair tools, we've got a decent repair, but not the front. That's a bit of an issue, so I could, if I wanted to, get rid of like one of these bits and then put repair, but to be honest with you, I'm not really that bothered. These are only there to basically keep it fighting. But that is a good point, actually, that if one of these goes, if all three of these break, this is not classed as a legitimate vehicle anymore. So that is problematic. We're gonna have to change that. Ammunition, yeah, we've got good ammunition. Well, ammunition where we need it. Coal is all down the bottom. So yes, that is a problem, because all of the fighting is going to be done at the front. We're going to be ramming things into here. If these get destroyed and these struts get destroyed, these then get taken out, these grenades, and then this counts as no longer functional, no longer battle active, because it doesn't have any active weapons. So what we need to do is put a weapon somewhere. So I'll get rid of that core. I'll get rid of this remove module there. I'll get rid of that, which is right at the back. And then what I'm going to do is go to weapons, and then to a flak cannon, and put a flak cannon up top. So that is right in the center, pointing up, and that means that anything in the air will shoot, so that's obviously an advantage. But mainly, it means that if these get destroyed, we really don't care, because we've still got an active gun. It's a bit of a technicality, but it's something that you have to be aware of just after many, many hours of playing this thing. So, there we go, and we just need to rename this thing. So it's the generic GLV, generic landship vessel, and we're going to call it the Charge. The Charge Assaultington. I think that's about right. Charge Assaultington. I think it might be spelled wrong. But we're going to save the design and save. There we go. And we will leave because we cannot build it. So we're just going to put it to normal speed. I'm going to see what happens. So I'm went plus 30 every tick. So not a lot of money. It looks like we've got obviously myself here with this little thing here. Do we have any defenses in the Genericans area? Let's have a quick look at defenses. And we have a tiny little defensive structure. But it's got a dorsal cannon on the top, which is quite good, so that's okay. So we've got enough to defend this, I hope, but we're going to sit here for a while and see what happens to them. Now, obviously, the disadvantage we have with the ship we've just made is the landship, rather, is that it is a landship that's based on boarding, which means that I cannot really deal with anything flying, so that's a disadvantage. I should have probably put more flat cannons on the top, but either way, we've done what we've done there. So We'll see what happens. We're just going to count up the monies. As you can see, that's going up and up and up. Looks like these two are firing, so that's Black Spire versus this guy, and oh, they've been repelled there. So not only has Ulthar sent an attack to Black Spire and they got repelled, they sent it over there. I reckon there's going to be a bit of swapsies going on here, and one's... Oh no, that's very, very cheeky. So it looks like the Ulthar managed to take out Black Spire just before theirs got there, and because that was their only town, they then lost, basically. Interesting. So let's go to build land ships, and we're going to build the Charger Saltington, and you can see it is there. This is a new overlay. You can actually rename it or whatever, and I'm just going to click OK, that's fine, and we're going to build that, and that'll probably take quite a while. We've got a small shipyard, so it will take quite a while to build, so I'm just hoping that I can get it built, and then even if I just sit it there, everything will be okay. Hopefully I can go up the top and take this Woundford area, because as soon as I take that over, that is really the only other path towards my system. Oh, looks like... Oh no, they're not coming towards me. I guess they might be coming towards me once they've grouped up here. Looks like they've grouped up a big pile of boats here. A couple of vessels. I'm now on -3 per tick. So if I say none on my... Oh, that's interesting. I can't even change my... the Empire of the Genericans. I can't even change my secret police to none, because that's not going to give me any money at all. So I'm actually on -3, so I'm going to have to attack. So while they're attacking down the bottom, you can see that's moving down the bottom. I'm going to get this thing, and I'm going to invade there. So is this the right one? It's not. Move over there. You move over there. There we go. So now we're getting the very large vehicle I've just made, the assault ship or assault boat, and there you go, there it is. Okay, so not a bad boat at all, and we're going to move it over to there, and the only thing we need to take out, as far as I can tell, is that thing. So we need to start this, and then we need to ram about there. So go, go, go. It's going to ram forward. Looks like it's stomping straight through that thing there. That's pretty cool. It's working well, and yep, we're actively going through. We're going to board ship. There we go. And the grenades are going in. And we've hit the side. And looks like we're standing on it. You can see everybody's coming outside. And they are, as far as I can tell, not moving. We're going to have to say ram, go further up top then. So it's going to go over the top. And there we go. We're boarding. So we've jumped off. And we're now standing on it. Boarding and captured. And it looks like we've managed to take that pretty much without incident. We've taken some damage. But... victory. So we're going to go for a gentle takeover and then immediately move our stuff down the bottom. Now that might be a disadvantage, because it looks like this guy at the bottom here has actually taken over the other two. So there's only me and him left. So we started off with 5 and now there's 2. So that's yeah, that's not great. Let me just go over here, and I'm going to actually... Do I want to refit this? I really want to repair this thing. Let's go to a refit. Actually, it's not damaged at all, I don't think. Open design. Charge your Saltington. And refit it. Which is instantaneous, basically. There's a new repair option, but I don't think I really have access. Well, I didn't really need it because it was pretty much sorted. So we've got 2 vessels. We got a little bit of money. Looks like they're down the bottom there. I think what I'm going to do is, in the Generican area here, we're going to go to defenses, and we're going to building, and we're going to build the... I'd like to do the Cubington, but that's just insane. We're going to do a silent watchtower, and we're going to build that, and we're going to shove it in... I guess we're not going to put it over there. We'll get rid of that for a time being. We're going to have to go to edit landscape. We're going to get rid of that shrubbery. So, place soil. I could place soil. Place soil and add a little bit more here. There we go. That's what that should be about right. And then we'll go to a bit of the old... Where is it? Building. Silent watcher. And we'll shove it there. There we go. And we'll leave that. So we're building that there. So that's going to take a while, but once that's up and running, I can then move these 2 boats off somewhere else. So because they have got, as far as I can tell, let's send a spy over there. It'll cost money, but I think that's going to be worth it. I'm just going to be on minuses here once this is done. Oh no, I'm on +3. So I'm going to view the city. They've got, oh my good grief. Well then, they're not messing around when it comes to airboats, is it? So they've got, as far as I can see... Is that a boarding vessel? I don't know. It's got a grenade on the front there, a little propeller. These ones have got little guns on the front, so it's basically they've got little swarmingtons as far as I can tell. They've got little swarmingtons. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then they've got the courageous over that side, which is like basically they've got a lot of small arms fire. So that's something we need to take care of. Let's go to build ship, and what can we? No, we'll actually build land ship. We need to have, we got the Spiderington V2, that was because I messed up the original Spiderington, sadly we can't make it because we don't have certain things. We got the Land Flackington, which would be very, very useful, but the Land Flackington costs 1,200, so once we have enough money, I think we can build the Land Flackington. And that should allow me to take them out. But they're, as far as I can see, they're building more stuff. That's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, that thing. So that's not good. I could build some smaller Flackington vessels, but I don't think I really need it. I think what I've got should do it quite nicely. I think we'll be okay there. Oh god, this slow amount of money is not good. They're just building up more stuff. I'm going to say invade there and see what they do. Looks like they're not coming to stop me, which is a good thing. So I'm going to move here. And it looks like I only need to take this thing out. I'm going to move. I'm going to actually move this little thing. Oh, look at the size of it. That actually looked quite big on the main menu, but then you look at that and you go, yep, this thing is huge. So we're going to move it to there, and then we're going to start the fight. So this thing, we're going to say ram, and then we're just going to say there. Now, what will probably happen is I'm going to take the front guns off, exactly what I said earlier about it having a problem with. Actually, no, we haven't rammed it in. We haven't rammed into it quite hard. Instead, we're just pushing the suspendium rock through here, which would hopefully act as some armor, but sadly not. Look at that lighting. That's very nice. Oh no, my crow's nest has been taken out. No, the guy on the top goes, sir, we've got an incoming cannon fire. We got incoming. Oh god, there's a cannonball. He takes his face off. Anyway, let's tell him to board ship that one there. So all of the crew immediately go to the outside, and as you can see, we are heading straight towards it. It looks like we're going to have to ram. We're going to say ram there. We can just go straight over the top. Looks like we have managed to ram a little bit there. That's pretty cool. Then we're going to stomp over the top. We've boarded it, and we've captured it straight away. You can see there's some explosions there as well, and with a screen shake, and there's a new screen shake added for explosions, so explosions feel a little bit more meaty. So we've managed to take that over. Fantastic. We're going to go for a brutal takeover of that one, and then we're going to pause it there because I really need to get ready for the next wave, because this guy is probably going to come up and take me out. So I'm going to leave it there. Next episode, we're pretty much going to win or lose, I think. Hopefully, we'll be able to take these out. But if we look at the city, look at that. That's a lot of ships that are in the sky, and I really can't take them out. I've only got one gun at the moment that can take them out, so I probably have to run away from that fight. But we will see how it goes, as always. And remember, this is a construction series. If you have any ideas for your ships or whatever you would like to see, then by all means put them in the comments, and we will go from there. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.